Welcome to OGGO Growth Systems Incorporated. We are going to be assembling an OGGO 2-enclosure recirculating aeroponic system. Inside the box, we're going to find 2 OGGO Guardian Net Pots. These things are so awesome. Hit up some of our other videos explaining why these net pots are so great. 2 enclosure lids. They're going to keep everything inside your enclosures. You're going to find a pump. There will be an OGGO Manifold with our pre-attached feed lines, 8 Aeroponic spray heads, 8 tassels, and 8 grommets. They're going to all be tucked nicely into a little baggie along with a tea holder, inline filter. You're going to find your 3 buckets. You're going to find 2 exhaust hoses, your pump hoses. You're going to have your gorilla stones in there. They will make sure that your roots and your plant are going to be well secure. Intermittent timer. This is an optional feature. We recommend having it. It allows you to have the pump running on a very short interval. Find your aeroponic enclosures with holes in it and place them on the table or shelf above your reservoir. Your reservoir is the sealed enclosure. Place the reservoir below the aeroponic enclosures and begin attaching your exhaust ports. You'll notice that one of your exhaust ports has already been attached pre-shipping. That's to give you an example of what it should look like when both are finished. For the other exhaust port, simply remove the threaded end of the nozzle, insert the nozzle through the exhaust port, and reattach using the threaded ring. Make sure to not over tighten. Hand tightening is fine. Please do not over tighten. Use firm, steady pressure to attach the exhaust hose to the exhaust port on each enclosure. Find the space for the tea holder and attach the fitting around the enclosure wall. Make sure the tea is on the outside of the enclosure. This tea is to hold the manifold. The enclosure should be to the left of your other one. Before you begin putting all of this together, make sure your handles are at the back of the enclosure. Attach the barbed fitting to the end of the pump contained in the pump box. Attach the long pieces of the hose to the pump. Place the pump into your reservoir enclosure. Adjust the pump hose as you see fit by cutting a spot for the pump to travel in line up to the manifold. Put pump hose through the tea holder and attach it to the manifold with gentle, firm pressure. Install your inline filter in the hose from the pump to the manifold. Simply cut the hose and add the inline filter in, again using steady, gentle, but firm pressure. Be sure that it is installed with the flow direction marked correctly for the flow of the water. Place your rubber grommets through the side holes of the enclosure. Slide your feed line through the grommet and the tassels. Tassels should be inside the enclosure prior to installation. Hose should be barely just appearing through the inside of the tassel. Again, the OGGO logo should be on the inside of the bucket. Your grommets will be facing outwards from the inside of the bucket as well. Screw the red spray heads into the feed line inside the tassels and pull them towards the outside. Repeat this step 7 more times. Double check fittings before filling any reservoir with water. Place lids and net pots on top of enclosures. Do not secure lids, as they will then be sealed and removal is more difficult. Put rosin bags on the ends of the exhaust hoses. Leave a little room for the bag to catch debris without blocking the hose. Then secure with zip ties. Exhaust hose must stay above the water level line to avoid water backups. Add 15 liters of water to your reservoir. If using an intermittent timer, set your timer now. The suggested rate is on for 20 seconds, off for 5 minutes. Plug your pump into your timer and plug your timer into the wall. Check all spray heads. Adjust tilt on spray heads as necessary for maximum coverage of the net pot. And just like that, you've assembled your 2-enclosure recirculating aeroponic system from OGGO Growth Systems Incorporated. Assembly really is that easy. Happy growing. Please be sure to tune in to all of our other videos for more how-tos, tips and tricks, troubleshooting, and all the other info that you need for OGGO Growth Systems Incorporated. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video.